Beautiful. Yesterday, Kelly Edwards brought this container home to our house and gave us the scoop on why creating a home out of a shipping container is affordable, sustainable, and living off the grid, it seems to be more popular than ever. Well, today she's going to show us how to add that finishing touch to your container home, or any home for that matter, with a DIY address planner, which is right here. I love this. But before we get to that, why are container homes so popular these days?
You know, people just want extra square footage, you know, and sometimes they don't want to go through that renovation process because we all know that means like moving out of the house or moving back in, and it's just so exhausting. So instead of going through all that, why not take a container that literally you can build and then move wherever you want to move it to, and create that space. So it could be a guest house, like you said, a craft space, a man cave.
A playhouse for the kids.
A playhouse for the kids. Who doesn't want one of those,
you
right?
You set this up in a day. That's what amazed me. But
it's impressive.
So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, go big or go home. Could you stack these?
You could absolutely stack them. They're like Legos.
They're like Legos.
They're like Legos.
That's a great way to put it.
You can do a bunch
Building
at a
block.
time. For instance, I think we have some pictures to show. There's some that's, all right, so right here, this is, you know, a hunting
my
lodge
God.
in the middle of the woods. And look at
Wow.
that. Like, instead of doing like just vertical up and down or horizontal, some are like on an angle, a set of stairs, you know, 2 or 3 stacked at a time. This is a tree house. Now, how rad
gosh.
is a tree house? You have this huge deck and then it's on stilts, so it could actually be elevated off the ground.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
And this is an art studio. Like,
Wow.
how great is that? And you can use geometric shapes, so they're so versatile. I mean,
Wow, that was
like,
cool.
The world's your oyster when it comes to these things, and people don't realize that.
Okay, but what they do realize is when you're living in a small space, it's difficult for storage. So you really have to maximize your storage space in these kind of homes.
You do. And here, I'll show you some extra stuff. Yesterday, I had a chance to show you some things, but not everything. And Matt, you haven't even seen
No, this
yet,
is
have
so
you?
cool.
Oh my God.
Right?
Wait,
Isn't
it's
this
so
awesome?
cool. It gets better.
Okay, so Matt, over there actually is the kind of the living room
Couch.
slash
Nice.
bedroom.
That's a bed.
So this is a bed. So if you lift up that cushion there, that actually folds out
Okay.
Yeah.
to a bed. So you could sleep 2 people comfortably in this
You can see that in
Oh
the
my
tape right now.
God.
Look at that.
Yeah. So there I set
That's
it up
impressive.
in a bed as a bed earlier. And this kind of acts as your lounge space, and then when you don't want it, you tuck it away and nobody even knows it's there.
All right, now what about the dishes? Because in a kitchen, you know, if you're cooking, you need space. You need counter space, and you need places to put your dishes and your pots and pans.
Exactly. So in this container itself, we used bar height countertops. So we wanted to maximize storage in the cabinets. And these cabinets are as deep as one that you would find in your house.
Wow.
So as you can see, we have all our plates, all our glasses. This is even, look at strainer, pots,
Oh my, so it
pans.
fits. They're deep.
So they're huge, they're deep, and we did them so high, so you actually have that height here too. And then, in addition, we were able to put in the refrigerator. So it's not just a bar refrigerator, because you would think in a tiny house you're gonna put like this teeny tiny refrigerator, you're not gonna be able to put anything in it. But it's not as big as a normal house, but it's like kind of in between. So it's
A
still...
6-pack and a couple bottles of wine, you're good to go.
Some cheese, some bread. But
Hey man, we're living like Europeans around this place, right?
Yeah, but the truth is, if you're living in a place like this, it's not going to be more than 2 people, so you don't need a huge refrigerator.
Exactly, exactly. My other favorite element that I didn't even show you yesterday is this door right here. Now this is the door to the bathroom, and as you can see, it's on a slider.
Wow.
So the cool thing about this is that we used the extra wood that the shiplap over there, right? And we couldn't do a pocket door because the walls are pretty thin in here. And of course we couldn't do a regular door that came out, but using barn door hardware, it's again sustainable because we used the extra wood that we had left over for
You
that.
are so creative.
Well, what's amazing is how nice everything looks.
Right.
Beautiful tile, the barn door. Everything looks so high quality.
And do you know what else is great? You're tall. How tall are you?
6'4".
Look. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
It's huge. There's a ton of space in
Right.
here.
This is my favorite thing. You can't fit in here, but my clothes can. Look at this. Look at that. They use the
Oh my
underneath of the bar.
God.
This is my closet.
I love the efficiency of this
That's
place.
the
And
coolest
honestly,
thing
though, you feel like it'd be claustrophobic, but with the windows and this open,
Yeah.
it's an incredible floor plan.
Well, that's why we designed it like that. The windows actually, Matt, when we cut out the space, we took the extra metal and we welded the doors. So we used it. So again, we recycled, and we also wanted the window to go across so that when they were both open, it felt very indoor-outdoor. Because that's the idea.
And you make so many different. You have so many different design plans, so it's cool. Now, how much would this cost? Just to reiterate.
20 to 30,000. But the world's your oyster again here, because you can do one that's like $10,000. You can do one that's $100,000. This shipping container is 8 by 20, and it cost me $2,000 only. That's for the shipping container. Everything else is an addition.
Done. Sold.
All right, come on. Let's make a planner. Let's make a planner.
Okay. I am going to show you one of my favorite elements for the outdoors here. So the idea behind this is that I wanted to create a metal planter that goes with the house, right? So I wanted a little bit of corrugate, a little bit of everything. I put it together earlier. I think we have a tape of that. Okay, so basically what you need is a piece of metal, and you need to spray paint it with black spray paint. I like to use flat black, and then get some soup cans, because they're corrugated, kind of brings in that corrugated look. Get a drill. Drill a few holes, that way the water can kind of get through it once you plant it. And then you want to spray paint those black as well. And then after you're done, you want to get super magnets. Now don't get regular magnets, you want to get super magnets. You want to put those on the back. If you get the regular magnets, they won't stick as well. Right. And then here's your house numbers. I chose 501, kind of like the jeans, of course.
Oh, wow.
And then you stick the magnets to the back. Totally, and then you stick magnets onto your soup cans as well, and they'll totally stick.
Look at that.
And then once you have that, you just take your plants. You can get any ones. You can pick color, greenery, break them up just a little bit to fit in. Now you can even use coffee cans if you want.
Oh, that's a great idea, because they're bigger.
Because they're bigger. And then from there, you can just stick them on. So it's like, it's all magnetic.
How much did this cost?
Cost $15.
15 bucks. And
Wow.
how did you affix it to the...
It's all magnets.
Oh, it's magnets.
And then I just stuck it on.
Because
So
it's metal.
Because it's metal. So it's magnets, stuck this on the metal. These are all magnetic, and this is magnetic.
All right, Kelly. Well, what if I want to do this metal address planter situation on my home that's not metal? What do I do then?
Just put a hook. All you do is you attach a hook to your house, drill a hole right here, and then you just hook it in.
Looks amazing.
And then you can change out the planters as many times as you want to. You can add things, holidays, different things.
Magnets from the refrigerator.
You can do anything you want.
I love it.